Vande Matram, welcome back to my YouTube channel RSK Competitive World. Today I have come back with the science and numerical problems which is there in the 10th standard, that is related to the physics chapters, that is light. Here these whole numerical problems, these are related to the light chapter only, and very soon I will come back with these kinds of numerical problems to you. And this question was asked, means questions like these will be in upcoming year 2020 will be asked. So this question means this kind of questions already asked in previous year, that is 2018-19 recruitment, that is GPSTR 2019, that is 18-19. They have asked the question with a different question. So if you know the basics, then you can easily solve the questions like this. See, the question is totally depending on the mirror it is, not a lens. Afterwards I will come back with the lens. Now small, that is a very small numerical problem, is based on the mirror. They have clearly given here. I will read once the question. A concave mirror of focal length 20 cm forms a real image. A concave mirror of focal length 20 cm forms a real image at a distance of 40 cm. Find the position of the object. So, see, while solving the questions like this, we need to keep in mind that is sign convention. Okay, the sign convention that is there in the 10th standard physics light chapter. So I will come back with you afterwards that in detail sign convention. One video I will do that, okay, on this. So today I will start with a numerical problem that is also related to the light chapter. See, whenever solving the questions like this, we need to keep in mind whether it is a lens or mirror. So if it is a mirror, that is also you can check what kind of a mirror it is. So you have to write here the solutions whenever you are writing. It is a concave mirror. It is a concave mirror. It will be helpful for SSLC, means that will be a 10th standard who is facing the exams in the upcoming days. It will be very helpful. Okay, will the exam means who will responsibility to check the that is answer sheets. He will give the marks depending on this your writing in the answer sheets. It is concave mirror, already is given. Okay, whatever they have given, that we have to write here. A concave mirror of focal length. Okay, what is that focal length? It is a concave mirror, focal length. Focal length. That is, we are representing this one with a small f. That is focal length. They have given 20 centimeter. That very important here to give sign here, whether it will be plus or minus. So I will give a sign here, minus 20 centimeter it is. They have not mentioned here plus 20 or minus 20, only 20 centimeter they have mentioned. We need to write here focal length, whether it is a plus or minus. On what basis you will write this minus? It depending on that, you have to remember that complete tabular column, that table you must understand. So keep in mind the table. What is that table? That is position of the object, position of the image, then nature of the image. That is, for example, I will tell, if the object is at infinity, in case of concave mirror, we are discussing in case of concave mirror, if the object is at infinity, image should be at focus, that is real and inverted nature. If the object is at focus, image should be at infinity. Got my point? Image should be at that is infinity. That is also real and inverted nature of the image. If the object is at C, means center of curvature, image is also at center of curvature with the same size and it is real and inverted. So if the object is beyond C, the image should be in between C and F, that is center of curvature and that is principal focus. And it is very smaller in size and it is also real and inverted. Got my point? If the object is in between C and F, that is center of curvature and principal focus, object that is image of the object is beyond C. That is also real and inverted, bigger than the object. Size is bigger than the object. Got my point? Are you understanding what we are discussing? And these all are 5 cases. All in 5 cases we are getting real and inverted image. Only in 1 cases, that is if you keep the object in between principal focus and a P, that is principal point. If you keep the object in between that is principal focus and P, then you are getting the image that is behind the mirror. That you will get a behind the mirror, and the nature of the object is virtual and erect, and size is bigger than the object. These are various cases that is there in the 10th standard book, that is NCERT book. They have given clearly that table. We must need to understand whenever we are discussing in each cases, that I will explain the table first, then I will go for the numerical problem. That you must understand. If you don't know how to form the images, that is ray diagrams also, we have some methods for that. That is image formation by ray diagrams also. That I will come back again. So now it is a simple problem they are given. So understand this one. Why we need to give this negative sign we are discussing. Why? Because that is already is given here hint as it is a real and real image. It is real image. Real image, they are not given inverted, whether it is inverted or it is erect. Only they are given real image. In case of concave mirror, we have 5 cases. In all 5 cases, we are getting a real image. That is if you consider this one as that is concave mirror, this point will be principal point and this will be principal focus and this would be center of curvature. Got my point? So in case of concave mirror, focal length should be, if you consider this one a sine convention, it is according to a sine convention. If you consider this one, and this could be the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and it is a fourth quadrant. Got my point? Then here from this point, that is origin point, if you consider this one as a origin point, from that point all right side should be always it is positive signs. All are positive signs here. So left side should be negative signs. If you consider one line here, okay, if you consider a line, this figures will overlap here. Keep this one on this one, then it indicates that first, second and third quadrant. Here it will be first, here it will be second, here it will be third, and this would be a fourth. If you consider this one as it is, means both are same here. So here means from this origin point, principal point, the right side should be always positive, left side should be always negative, then above should be positive, below should be this, all are negative. First, second, third and fourth quadrant, that you know very well. Okay. So in the same way here, because why we consider the focal length as negative, because the concave mirror focal length is always negative, means that's why we consider this one as focal length of a concave mirror is negative. Means in out of 6 cases, all 5 cases you are getting here in front of the mirror only you are getting the images. Means that's all images are real and inverted. Means in front of only you are getting here. That's why most of the cases you are getting the images are real and inverted out of 6 cases. That's why this could be a negative, and it can be practically also we can prove it, and that can be derived in the PUC first year. This all, that is, we have formula, mirror formula, that is 1 by f is equal to 1 by u plus 1 by v. That these all formulas are derived in the PUC first year. Okay, why it is a minus here? Why we need to take minus? Means only simple one hint I given, that is all out of 6 cases. That is 5 cases we are getting the images in front of the mirror, and the nature of the images are real and inverted. That's why these are the focal length is negative. That's why for this simple question we need to understand the sign convention first. Then only we can understand. That is, we can easily solve this question. Okay, understood now? Yes, we'll go for the next. Yes, they are given here real images at a distance of 40 centimeter. Means here focal length 20 centimeter forms a real image at a distance of 40 centimeter. Means it is this 40 centimeter is the object distance, whether it is a image distance. It is not object distance, it is image distance. That's why image distance image distance is equal to how much it is? 40 centimeter. 40 centimeter. They have given here hint. Real image means where you will getting real images out of in the concave mirror. Out of 6 cases in front of the mirror. That's why this 40 centimeter it's a real image already formed. They have given a hint here. That's why in front of the mirror means it is also a negative, means left side of the mirror. You are getting the images on left side of the mirror. Whether it is above or below, we don't know that. Only we are understanding that they are given the hint that is real image means real images are always be formed in front of the mirror in case of concave mirror. That's why it is also negative. And come back here. That is fourth one. What we need to calculate here. Find the position of the object. That is already is given hint. Object position. Position of the object. That is position of the object. That is here image distance is representing V here and object distance here representing U. What we need to find. Like that we have to write in the examination. That is we are discussing not in the TET purpose, CET 2020-21. They will observe these all. Then only they will give 5 marks. Otherwise they will be you can be, that is the examiner will cut the marks. Means who is going to evaluate, no? Will cut the marks out of 5 marks. Okay? So that's why it is very important. Given points we need to write, then only we will get 1 marks here only. Okay? This I will discuss the position of the object. Object distance is always negative. Why it is negative? Because that is to understand these numerical problems will keep the object distance always negative. For that purpose, you can reverse it. If it is a concave mirror, if it is P, it is F, means distance between these two is the focal length, and this is a radius of curvature from this principal pole, and this is a center of curvature. It is a radius of curvature. Okay, this is a principal, that is focal length from this point to this point, and from this point to this point is a radius of curvature. Also, we can center of curvature we can say. Okay. See why this object distance is negative? Because we are keeping the object always from this mirror in front of the mirror, means left side of the mirror. Whether it is lens or mirror, always object distance is negative. We will keep the object left side of the mirror or lens. That's why it is U is negative. The value which you will calculate, that should become negative. Then only the problem is right. Got my point? These all points you must keep in your mind while solving the questions on light chapter. These numerical problems are very important. Got my point? Why it is U is negative? Otherwise, if you remove this, it could be like this also. No problem. If it is P, F and C, if we keep, means the mirror I reversed here. Means this is a non-reflecting surface, this is a reflecting surface. P will be here, F is here, C is here. Got my point? So now object distance is positive according to the sign convention. It is positive. First quadrant is positive here. This sign all are positive. These are negative. These are positive, and these are negative here. So according to this one, now object distance is positive. That's why. So don't get confused. If you reverse it, it will be positive. According to that value will come. But so whenever we are solving the numerical problems, object distance is always negative. Okay. That's why. To understand, to make it easy, we made the object distance as negative. That's why. To solve the numerical problems. So, understood my point? Focal length is negative, and the image distance is also negative, and object distance is always negative. Should come the next value. That I will come back with you. Applying mirror formula. Applying mirror formula. What is the mirror formula? Mirror formula is 1 by F is equal to 1 by U plus 1 by V, where F is focal length, U is object distance, V is image distance. So what they have given? Focal length they have given. Image distance already they have given. We need to find here object distance. Nothing but the question asked is position of the object. I will come back to you. Position of the object means what? Okay, where it is, whether it is on C, whether it is on beyond C, whether it is in between C and F, whether it is at F or it is at infinity. That what we need to discuss here. Got my point? Yes. Focal length they have given. What is this focal length? Already it is 20 centimeter, but it is minus 20 centimeter. That is very important. 1 by U that we need to find plus 1 by V that is 40 they have given, but it is minus 40. Got my point? So minus 1 by minus 20 means it is minus 1 by 20 is equal to 1 by U. So plus into minus, it is minus 1 by 40. That is very important. So 1 by U we are finding, then transfer this 1 by 40 to left side. So it becomes minus 1 by 20 plus 1 by 40 is equal to 1 by U. Okay. Are you getting my point? Also we can write this one as it is. How will we write this? 1 by, we will take this one left side. 1 by 40 minus 1 by 20 is equal to 1 by, I adjusted here. Now we can take here LCM of 40 and 20. How will you take the LCM? That is here. 40 and 20 LCM. I will take 2 here. 2 2s are, 2 10s are. Again 2 10s are, 2 5s are. I will take 5, 5 2s are, 5 1s are, 2 again take 2 1s are. So 5 into 2 10, 10 into 2 20, 20 into 2 50 is 40. 40 is the LCM. 40 is the LCM means 40 1s are 20, 2s are will be 40. Got my point? It is U. Okay, 1 into 1 it is 1. That is minus into plus it is minus. Okay, it is minus. 1 into 2 it is 2, that is divided by LCM is 40 is equal to, that is 1 by U. Got my point? 1 minus 2 will minus 1 by 40 is equal to, it is 1 by U. Got my point? 1 by U. Yes. Next. Or we can write this one as 1 by U is equal to minus 1 by 40. We need the value of U just to reciprocal it. That is U is equal to minus 40 centimeter is the answer for this question. The object is at 40 centimeter from the mirror, but they ask here position of the object. I told you before while solving, image distance, that is object distance is always a negative, means minus 40 is came, that is right, means whatever we solved, no, that could be right here. All the process is right. Got my point? Yes. Now object distance is minus 40 centimeter means object where you can according to sign convention. So it's our negative signs means it is from this point if you consider origin or P. So it is left side of the mirror, means that is object is also left side, always object is left side only. So where it is, okay, that could be, we need to discuss. Very important, I will discuss that. Up to that you can copy it. That I will rub here this off. Means where it is, object, whether it is on F or in between C and F, or on C, beyond C, or at infinity, that we need to discuss, or between P and F, that is between P and F, that we need to discuss here, that I will come back with you. See, if you consider this one as a concave mirror, this could be principal pole, this could be principal focus, and this is center of curvature. This is center of curvature. This is center of curvature. Means whatever the distance between these two, for example, if the distance is 10 centimeter, the same distance will be between the C and F. Got my point? That's why this distance is focal length. From here to it is a radius of curvature. See, we need to find the position of the object. We all know what we know that is V is equal to how much? That is minus 40 centimeter. Okay. U is equal to what? That is also minus 40 centimeter. F what we know, that is also minus 20 centimeter. All these values we know. Now we can put that value. Focal length, F is focal length from distance between these two. If it is focal length, if it is F, so F is equal to minus 20 centimeter, means from here to here if it is 20, from here to here it is also 20. So where is, from here it is 20, means from here to here it is also 20. It is also minus 20 centimeter. So whole distance is now from this point to this point, it becomes now minus 40 centimeter. Got my point? Means here it is minus 20, means on C it is minus 40. Got my point now? Yes? You can keep the value. So now object is how much? Where should be the object? On minus 40 centimeter, means object is exactly on center of curvature. Got my point? Image is also at the same point, that is here. Image is also at minus 40 centimeter only. Both object and image is at one point, that is on which? Center of curvature. Means it applies the third. In that tabular column, we will go through that. If the object is at center of curvature, image is also at center of curvature, and the size should be same. The height of the object, if it is 2 centimeter, and this could be also 2 centimeter. If we consider plus, it could be minus, because that is in case of a concave mirror, if the object is at center of curvature, image is also at center of curvature with the same size, but the image, the nature of the image is real and inverted. That is very important. Got my point? Now we got the position of the object. Where should be the position? Position is at center of curvature. The answer for this question is the position, last position of the object is at center of curvature. Center of curvature. This could be the final answer. In this way, we need to tackle the questions like this. Friends, so many questions are there. N number of problems are there on this lesson. All questions, that is numerical problems, I will come back with you with the solutions. No need to worry about that. Definitely the question will be asked in upcoming year 2020-21 recruitment GPSTR, I am telling, government primary school teacher, and this also will be helpful for 10th standard students. Very important it is. Okay, don't worry about that. All questions I will come back with you. So please like my videos, share my videos, and subscribe it. Please, you can subscribe to your friends, to your colleagues, and also in Facebook, WhatsApp groups you have. To all those groups you can just share it and tell them to subscribe. Thank you so much.